Welcome to Hard Time Sports. I'm Matthew. Today's topic, NFL Playoffs 2021, the divisional rounds. 2 games today, 2 games tomorrow. Let's get started with today's game between the Los Angeles Rams at the Green Bay Packers. It's going to be in the mid 30s. Weather's not going to be a factor. Usually at this time of year, it's really, really cold in Green Bay. Mid 30s, like I said, weather's not going to be a factor. I just don't know if the Rams are going to have enough offense to beat the Green Bay Packers. I think the pressure is on the Rams defense to slow down the Packers offense. Jalen Ramsey needs to shut down Davante Adams. If he could do that and make somebody else beat them, then I think the Rams have a really good chance to win this game. I don't think he's going to be able to stop Davante Adams. I'm going to take the Packers, but it's going to be a lot closer game than you think. I don't know if the Rams could stop Green Bay totally, but they got to stop Davante Adams as their number one priority. Stop Adams, contain Aaron Jones, and make some of these other weapons beat you today on a consistent basis for 60 minutes. I think that's the only chance the Rams have. Their defense has got to win this game. And now on offense, the Rams' Cam Akers and their running backs are going to have to be able to run the ball. If they can do that, keep Aaron Rodgers on the sideline as much as possible, I think the Rams have a shot. But at the end of the day, I got to take the Packers at home, led by probably the MVP of this season, Aaron Rodgers. So that's my pick for the first game. Now, my second game today from the AFC, the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Last weekend, the Baltimore Ravens beat the Tennessee Titans, and the Bills beat the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going to take Buffalo at home. I think they're on a roll. I think they're playing great football. I think that Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is a running back playing the quarterback position, and I'll say it time and time again. A lot of these young quarterbacks who are running quarterbacks, there can be guys wide open down the field, and all they do is they tuck the ball down and run instead of reading all the routes and progressions. They just tuck the ball, and the first thing they do is run. I saw a receiver last week for Baltimore open, and what does Lamar Jackson do? He still runs the ball. A legitimate quarterback in the NFL would have saw that guy and would have threw him the ball. Lamar Jackson isn't a legitimate quarterback in the NFL. He's a running back playing the quarterback position, guaranteed. Josh Allen, his first couple years, he was the same way. But this year, he's not running as much. He's throwing the ball more than running because he's getting better as a pure quarterback is Josh Allen. Look at his completion percentage, 58%, like his first 2 years. This year, I believe he led the NFL in completion percentage, over 70% of his passes. So that means he is passing the ball more than he is running because he's going through his progressions. And a lot of these guys, they run first, pass second. It's not the way the quarterback position is supposed to be played. But at the end of the day, I'm going to take Buffalo at home because of Josh Allen's legs and his arm. And I think he's going to get a couple touchdowns to Stephon Diggs today. But I think the Ravens are going to be able to score. I think it's going to be a shootout. I'm taking Buffalo at home. Now, let's go to tomorrow's games. First from the AFC, the Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Cleveland Browns got their first win in the playoffs in 26 years. 26 years, 1994 was the last time they got their playoff win. But I think it's going to end after one win. I'm going to take the Chiefs, and the main reason I'm taking the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. I don't see the Cleveland Browns secondary being able to hold up against the Chiefs' passing attack. Yes, Cleveland got turnovers from Pittsburgh last week, 5, I believe, and 4 interceptions from Ben Roethlisberger. But I don't see Patrick Mahomes turning the ball over 4 times. If Patrick Mahomes does turn the ball over 4 times, then Cleveland has a shot to win this game. I don't see it happening. I don't see their secondary being able to stop Kansas City. The only way Cleveland wins this game is if their front 4 could dominate the line of scrimmage and get pressure on Mahomes and get to him, hit him all day long, sack him all day long. It's the only chance the Browns have to win this game. Now on the other side of the ball, Cleveland's offensive line has to dominate Kansas City's and run the ball with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, a good combination running game. That could keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, and the Browns have a shot. Because receiver-wise, I think they're average outside of Jarvis Landry. Donovan Peoples-Jones and Rashad Higgins, to me, are just average receivers in the NFL. It's not going to get it done. They needed Odell Beckham with his speed and his deep threat to open up the other shorter intermediate passing game, and I don't think the Browns are going to be able to do it. They're going to have to run the ball to be able to beat Kansas City. So Kansas City, stack the box, make Baker Mayfield beat you throwing the ball all game long. If he does it, you live with this, you live with it. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to take the champs to win this game against the Browns. So the Chiefs will go to the AFC Championship game against Buffalo if Buffalo wins their game today. Now, let's go to the last game of the weekend from the NFC, Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. This game is full of two legends, two legendary quarterbacks, Tom Brady and Drew Brees. Drew Brees, this is going to be your last game because I think the Buccaneers are going to beat the Saints. And the reason is, Saints beat him twice in the regular season. It can be very difficult to beat Tom Brady 3 times in 1 year. I'm going to take the Buccaneers. It's going to be a very close game. I think it's actually going to be a high-scoring game. Even though the Saints got a good defense and the Buccaneers got a good front four, I think at the end of the day, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm going to take the Buccaneers to win this one just because I don't think the Saints, they always find a way to lose a game in the playoffs somehow, some way. I got to go with the Buccaneers. So it's going to be Buccaneers and Packers next weekend for the NFC Championship. So those are my picks for the week. The Packers over the Rams today, Bills over Ravens today and tomorrow, Chiefs over Browns, and Buccaneers over Saints. So if that happens, look for the championship games next week to be Buffalo at Kansas City and Tampa Bay at Green Bay. Until next time, I'm Matthew. Enjoy my blog!